Hey guys, Safe Analyst here, bringing another video for the week. Hope you guys are doing great. So for today's topic of the video, we're going to be going over my charts and my indicators, so my charting I use and the indicators I like using. So first things first, let me kind of take these uh, support and resistance lines off of my chart just so you can kind of get a clearer picture of everything. There we go. So here we go, just a kind of a bare chart, but still it doesn't look it's not a very normal looking chart for most people. So let me kind of dissect everything as well. I'm going to kind of strip everything bare just to kind of give an idea of what I'm looking at. There we go. So here's just your regular red and green bars, your plain chart. To the untrained eye, it looks like nothing, correct? But to us traders, I mean, we can see our resistance lines, support lines, supports, support, resistance. You know, we can see that. But to take one more step ahead of the game and kind of just give myself an edge against the market, what I use is the trading alpha indicators. And about 6 months back, I was doing some research on Twitter, kind of just going through some things, and I stumbled upon a great community member. His name on Twitter is John Wick, but his at is Zero Hedge, and he's let's just pull up his Twitter profile. He's been a full-time options trader for 17 years. He's been 90,000 followers, followed by some of the biggest names in crypto. He knows his stuff, guys. But he's the brains kind of behind everything as far as I'm aware of. And here's the website, Trading Alpha. I'll put the link to the website in down below as well. But I mean, check this out. I mean, we got Tech Dev, one of the OGs in the game. Will Clemente, shout out Will. It's his birthday today. Happy 20. Um, he's using these. Shardy B, Remy GMI. I mean, some great traders are using these, and I mean, they have great things to say about it. Not once have I seen anything bad to saying about these indicator systems. I mean, this is the technology they use and the actual mechanics behind the indicators is full soundproof. But let me kind of just go over the first one, and the biggest, most important one is the alpha trend. I'm gonna put that on. So first things first, I mean, obviously the biggest thing that draws to me when I was first getting to this, I mean, look at this. You have your red and green candles. Now you have green candles here that are going down, are losing price action, yet are still green. And vice versa. You have red candles that are going up in price, yet are still red. This is because it, the alpha trend catches trends when they are still bullish or bearish trends. So, I mean, it greatly improves the chances of you closing your trade in profit because for the normal trader, I mean, let's look at this right here. Back in, for example, back in April, so the last leg up of the bull run, right when we had that reversal candle. Another thing, yeah, it's the topping and reversals. I mean, those along with these make for a great indicator. But we had a reversal candle followed by a red candle days later. If you would have closed your position anywhere here, even at the bottom of this candle at 51,500, you would have been an insane profit for a 3 month time span. Just going off of that. Now that's one of the examples going bearish. Bullish, I like the one from just previously happened. I mean, just in March this year, we had came and touched 45,000 for the third time. Yet when we came back down, we still had green candles, signaling that this is still a bullish trend. So if you would have stayed in this, even if you were entered and you would have been scared about everything, wanted to leave your position, seen that these are still green candles, you would have stayed in and then caught this whole bullish trend up. Now for the next one, the Wic HTF. So these all these indicators I'm going to show you guys, they all work great together. They're great alone, but they're so much better together. So this Wic HTF, what does it do? Right away, you can see that it adds some Bollinger Bands and it has shaded regions. The Bollinger Bands play for great support and resistances, but that's not my primary use for them. I really just use them for kind of a zone of where I see price action. But the most important thing about this Wic HTF are these shaded regions. They identify volatility squeezes before the breakouts, along with directional arrows that kind of give you a sense of which way this volatility squeeze is going to happen. So, for an example, for a bullish example that just this month yet again, guys, we had we had the green candles, even in a down, when they're still down in price action, and then we had a volatility squeeze with the first green arrow. Then we had the dark green arrow confirming our bullish trend. So I mean, look, guys, this is great stuff here. But the main function is for the Wic HTF is to highlight these volatility squeezes. Another example of a bearish one is the one back in April. We had that reversal. We were sensing there's going to be a big volatility squeeze happening one way or the other. So I mean, we had small green arrows. That's why you got to be cautious of the lighter green arrows. And then we had a reversal candle. So if you would have seen that we were reaching resistance, were very oversold, overbought, and then had a reversal candle, along with this red candle, you would have known that we're about to have a lot of volatility in the bearish direction, and you could have saved yourself quite a bit of money. Now, for the last two, I'm going to bring up are the Alpha RSI and the Wic Thrust. The Alpha RSI is just another custom RSI made by Trading Alpha, but it does a really good job of tracking momentum. But it also shows you bullish or bearish divergencies. Now, guys, remember, I mean, they don't always hit, but if you put that signaling along with these other tools you have, you're putting yourself in a big advantage against the market. So obviously, you got to be weary, guys. In a bearish trend, there's obviously going to be always a lot of bullish divergence, but we're still in a bearish trend. So along with volatility squeezes, along with candles, you could see that maybe the RSI telling you bullish divergence may not be the best, but there's been times where it does prevail very well. And the last one, the Wic Thrust. These guys down here. So this does a great job in measuring institutional buying and selling pressure. So it kind of just gives you an idea where the big volume is headed, if it's in the buying or in the selling direction. Now remember, guys. So when using these Alpha RSI and Wic Thrust as alone, they're obviously you can't use them just by themselves, but as confirmation along with the Wic HTF and the Alpha trend, you're putting yourself at a much higher probability to win to have a successful trade. So that's why these indicators are just so great when used all together. Best indicators and best things you can use for your charts on the market. Now that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Please give a like and a subscribe. It really helps the channel. I'll see you guys next video. Stay safe.